Live from Sacramento City Hall, this is the SacVibes podcast.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to SacVibes, the local government podcast that educates, engages, and empowers the residents of the city of Sacramento. I am one of your co-hosts today, Danielle.
I'm another co-host, Lynette.
I'm your other co-host, Ari.
And I am Greg, the final co-host, and we have a special guest with us here today. Special guest, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Well, I'd love to. My name is John Colville. I'm the city treasurer. I've been the treasurer for the last 10 years. Been with the city since 2004, so I'm in my 23rd year. So, been here a while.
Shout out to the treasurer. We about to make it rain. Making it rain.
Treasure me.
Treasure me.
Treasure me.
Speaking of making it rain, it is a cloudy. Well, actually, the clouds are dissipating, but it was pretty rainy today. How are we doing?
I'm not doing
Doing
well.
okay. Yeah. That was a great segue,
Not
by
my
the
weather.
way.
I'm
Great
not
segue.
ready.
Loving this rain.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I like the rain, too. I agree.
It's nappy weather.
Nappy?
Definitely gives
I
like
don't
Oh,
ever remember
nap.
it raining so much. Like
a couple
this
years
time.
ago.
Yeah. I'm like, global warming is weird.
The icebergs
It's
are
real.
raining on us.
It used to rain like this when I was in the Bay.
No,
Like
not in the
April.
Bay.
But not in Sac?
No, not in Sac. I don't ever
Really?
remember. It's like soon as like February got here,
We were just
we
raining.
were done. I
Yeah.
felt like we were done with the rain.
Yeah. I know.
Maybe
I
here
took
and
out all
there,
the
but
patio furniture and the cushions, and then it got rained on a few times.
Yeah, so it's but besides that, we've had a lot of exciting events, and this weekend the community engagement team was out in District 5 at the fairgrounds block party. So shout out to Councilmember Katie Maple. We were out there. It's a large senior, so our age-friendly populations were out, and so it was good to get them civically engaged. So we've been making our rounds.
All right.
You guys had a good weekend?
Yeah.
What did I do again? I don't remember.
I cleaned up puppy
Yeah.
poop.
Oh, yeah. She got another dog.
Yes.
The world.
We're going to be drafting warning signs and placing them around the city, particularly at our animal shelters, so that Danielle may not leave
Adopt.
with anything else. She has been cut off at this point.
So if y'all remember, our last City Connect
your
mixer
privileges.
last week was, featuring Front Street Animal Shelter. And so I went to the shelter to go talk to the staff. I blinked. I don't know what happened. I came out with
I don't know what happened.
She's very
I blacked
cute.
out and then I had a
blacked
puppy
out
in
and
my
then I had a puppy in my car.
A brand new puppy is crazy. A baby.
And I was caught because I put the puppy in the cart because I was unloading my car. And then Ari came up to me across the street and I was like, uh-oh.
Which mean you flipped
I
it?
said, what? What happened? She
you flipped
said,
it?
she trying to hide it. I said, girl.
She's
But
cute.
again, our shelters are full, so
Yeah.
they do need folks coming out. And so please support our shelters. And
You don't have to
pick you
get like
up,
8 animals like Danielle. Just
Right,
get one.
Just get one.
Get one per your needs.
Per your needs.
But so that was the weekend. But let's shift gears and
Go to
kick
you.
off. Let's go to me, council. So council has been a little bit off these last couple weeks during Easter. They kind of go on a little hiatus, so we haven't had council for a week or two. So the last council meeting was actually April 14th. There was a 2 p.m. and a 5 p.m. There wasn't tons of stuff happening. One, we wanted to recognize it was Autism Awareness Month, and so that was recognized for April. And then also International Transgender Day, and that was presented by Councilmember Kaplan, Plucky Bomb, and Mayor Pro Tem Guetta. And then they also had, they raised a flag at City Hall that same day as well. And then there were just tons of things on the consent. And remember, these are things that are not up for discussion. So there's a consent calendar. And some of those things were around. There's been a lot more people getting appointed to boards and commissions. So we saw confirmations of boards and commissions. that's the Animal Well-Being Commission, or Measure U. They had presented their annual report. We've had, on the 5 o'clock, we had a workshop, and the workshop was really around the 2040 general plan. And remember, that is the guiding document that really looks at growth in our city and housing needs and transportation needs. And so a part of that plan consists of missing middle housing.
Hey.
And there was a workshop around that, really just making sure that what we currently have in there is consistent with the new Senate Bill 79, and just making sure that folks have options. So whether you want a large house or you want to build multiple dwellings on one property, they're just trying to make sure that we have a lot of housing options. So that was our council. And then again, this is budget time, you all. On the 28th, the city manager will be releasing her proposed budget for mayor and council to discuss and adopt or make some changes. So again, now is the time for you all to show up. Don't show up too late, 2-3 months from now, when things have already been allocated. So again, April 28th, I expect to see all of you all at council.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Council updates.
Thank you, Lynette. Those
Well
were
done.
Yeah.
yeah, very good job. Very good job.
No questions?
Yeah, no questions.
Okay.
No notes. 10 of 10. Up next is our community conversation segment.
It's the point of contention of our team's touchy topic.
Right? I can't read. I gotta go like this. The goal of our community conversations is to humanize our local officials and to get to know them on a personal level. We have the first of our executive team leaders joining us. Sacramento is a charter city, and we have chartered offices, and so each office must be appointed by the mayor and council, correct?
That's right.
And John, you're the city treasurer, correct?
Correct.
Cool. And so, before we get started deep dive into what you're all about, do you have any questions for us? And it's all fair game since we're about to put you on blast.
So this
questions.
is a time
No,
for you to
just-
get in our
just
business
be-
before we get in your business.
Just be gentle, 'cause I'm,
Just be said, take it easy.
I'm used to getting beat up by a mayor and 8 council members. I think.
Well,
this
we might as well
worse.
be
I think this
consistent.
be
We
worse.
might as well
break
be
that
consistent. Why break that habit?
Why break that? I hope this will be quick and painless for you.
Nah, we're chill. We're chill.
Yeah, we're pretty chill.
Very
We are.
conversation.
You might get an
I
animal.
hope it's painful.
Well, I know these two, and whenever they get me involved in things, I kind of have to watch my back.
If you blink twice, if you need help.
You want to phone a friend?
So no questions for us. You
No,
go.
I'm good. Let's
Okay.
roll with it. Let's see
Okay.
where it goes.
So let's
Okay.
who wants to get us started today?
Put the
Sure.
questions up. I'm blind.
You might make it bigger.
While we're pulling
Well, I
up the
might have to pull my
questions.
glasses because I have no-
Right.
You don't have to
No.
read them.
You gotta read them. You just gotta answer.
You just got to answer.
I do got one running up for you though. So, it's your first time on our show, and so can you please introduce yourself? What's your origin story, and basically what's a TLDR of what you do as treasurer?
I'm 58. What's TA?
Too long, didn't read. So like a synopsis.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was like, what? Look. So let us
translated it.
explain that there is a huge gap in ages here, and all of these we tend to have some challenges. So
It's
half
so
the stuff that we're
funny.
talking about, she has no idea. Like
We always gotta
so
check.
we
with
always
her,
have
like,
to check. Like,
You know what that is?
So
We're
what-
not that hard.
So what
It's
are
a
you?
safe
Are
space.
you a Gen Xer? Or
No, that's too
No.
old.
I'm like the older of Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Gen X.
I'm a millennial.
I don't know what I am.
Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on
I
what
don't
you
know.
are.
I don't know what I am either.
Am I?
I think you're X. You're
Am
not
I
a boomer,
millenn-
are you? A boomer?
I'm
Am I a millennial?
right after the boomers.
Yeah, so you're
Are
I'm a
X.
result of the boomers.
Are you
Yeah,
an older
same.
millennial?
Am I? I don't know.
The
Am I?
geriatric?
I don't think we ever.
I don't think it really
established-
matters.
Are you the same age as Alicia?
I don't know.
Okay.
The millennials with
can't ask that
bifocals.
question.
Yeah, sorry. I know. Sorry. Look, I'm old enough that I'm like, I don't want to tell my age.
I'm like, I don't really know.
Read the room, please. don't
All right,
do it.
TLDR.
TLDR.
Yeah.
All right.
Synopsis.
Okay.
Again, my name is John Colville. I'm a city treasurer. As Greg alluded to, we're charter officers. There's 5 charter officers. There's a city manager who runs the day-to-day, the city clerk, the city treasurer, myself, the city auditor, and the OPSA folks are I think that's.
And what is
city attorney,
OPSA?
City attorney.
Because we don't
Office
want
of
to.
Public Safety and Accountability. They're direct reports. They're not charter officers, but they're direct reports to the council.
That's right.
Well, I started my public service with the California State Teachers Retirement System. I was an investment officer for them
Oh, okay.
Okay,
for a couple of years.
stairs.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I managed, in that capacity, I managed $17 billion.
Ooh, just a couple dollars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a couple of zeros.
Couple.
And then I saw an opening to be a senior investment officer for the city, so I came over to the city in 2004. Was a senior investment officer for I think 4 years. Then I became the charter officer, the chief investment officer. So I ran all of the investments for the city, which is about $2 billion.
Okay.
A little different than the $17 billion I was doing before, but
But I'll still take either
a
one.
little more exciting.
Right.
Then my predecessor, Russ Fair, retired in 2016, and they appointed me as interim. Most people's interim process is a short window. Mine was like 14 months.
Really?
Okay.
So I had several meetings with Mayor Steinberg to get promoted. I was the second choice, which is a funny thing. They appointed someone individually who didn't accept it, so they came back to me with
Second
tails
time's
and
a
asked
charm.
me. So I said,
Second's
that's
the
fine.
best.
So why did I want to get into leadership? Wasn't my plan. Wasn't my lifetime plan to be a city treasurer. My whole life was involved in investing. I'd been investing since I graduated college in 91. So that was my long career. I saw an opportunity. He was retiring because I wanted to do something that was more substantial. The things that when you're in the investment arena, all you see is wealth gains and wealth loss, and you see performance statements, and you see balance statements, and you see how you achieve things, but you don't see actual physical things. And by being the city treasurer, I really wanted to get involved in things that really affected other people. So, when I was involved in creating the Mosaic, which Science Center, I'm really proud of that. I can go drive by there on the way to the airport and say, hey, I was
helped with
involved
that.
in financing that. I did the convention center and theater. That was a $200 to $300 million investment. So I can actually look back after retirement and say, hey, I was part of things that really had a profound effect on the account, as opposed to just creating wealth.
Right.
So
Right.
that was, I didn't realize what I was getting into. Careful what you wish for when you deal with electeds. It's not easy. That's a whole different story.
Noted. Note taken.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
We should get like an added stipend on our
Right.
paychecks for the electeds.
Dealing with electeds. Yeah.
For
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
I
Did you hear something, Daniel?
I've been through 3 or 4 mayors and countless amount of council members, so I've seen the gamut of folks that come across. So
Okay.
I thought you were going to say marriage.
No.
no, I've been
I
married.
mean, you don't have to go that personal.
No, I've been married to the same woman for 27 years.
Okay. Shout out to
Shout out to marriage.
marriage.
My parents have been married for going to be 60 years, and her parents would have been married for 80 years. So
Oh wow.
that's kind of what we do.
That's a blessing.
Good.
Yeah,
I like it.
80 years is crazy.
you fight through it.
You fight through it. he said.
Yeah,
Takes another
peaks
note.
and valleys, right? Peaks
That's
and
right.
valleys.
That's right.
Don't be a
here-
quitter.
And here I am just trying to work on stepdaddy summer. So
You gotta.
I think it's been a year since we talked about stepdaddy summer.
it's coming back.
Oh boy,
She said, we're
that's
gearing
another.
up.
That should be another episode.
We're defrosting.
Defrosting.
We're defrosting right now.
So you were talking about like tangible stuff, like you wanted to see. That's really cool. I didn't really think about that aspect as you're investing for the sake of like public benefit.
Yeah.
Essentially. Whereas if you're just a regular investor, you never see anything, right? You never see anything where the money goes. But in this case, there's like tangible things. At first, I thought you said you wanted to go into it because you wanted to like touch the money, like, oh yeah, gold bars or something like that.
Yeah.
It's much more so the buildings and the
Right.
things that come up that the city creates.
And that has an impact on people,
Right,
right?
right.
It's like how many kids have benefited off of that
Mosaic.
Museum
Or the convention
and-
center.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then we're putting $25 million into Old Sac in the next year or so.
Yeah.
So that should be transformative. So,
So you're the money guy. You got to go find it.
well, we'll get to that in your questions.
All right, who's next? Say less.
So I wanna ask about a funny story that has happened to you in your position, and I hope it's the same funny story.
You know the
like,
story.
cause it's. But I'll let you tell it because it's my funny story when I think about you.
Oh, it wasn't funny at the time.
Oh boy.
That's how they all start.
But
You can laugh now.
Lynette and I had this conversation before. I almost got into a fist fight in the council chambers with a pro-Palestinian agitator. I was sitting there minding my own business back when I used to go to council meetings before. I'm scared to go now because people are going to beat me up. And I was listening to a presentation, and the people behind me were extremely loud. So I just glanced back, kind of what you do at a movie theater or whatever, to kind of give the people. And the guy goes, "What's your effing problem?" And I said, "I'm trying to listen to what the people are presenting." He goes, "Then you better effing move." And I said, "I'm not moving." He goes, "You better move or something's going to happen." I go, "Oh, really?" I said, "Maybe you should move."
And this is during
It
the
was
council
getting loud.
meeting?
It was getting loud. And Daryl was running the thing. And finally I stood up and I said, "You got a problem?"
Dang!
and then you
Are you
heard,
giving
then
him
you
two
heard,
jabs?
shh, 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 and then they're like, "Shut up!" And then you hear the treasurer, "No, you shut up."
Something wrong with your lips.
So then I said, "You're not worth it." I got up and walked away. And then the mayor acknowledged, he goes, "There's our fine city treasurer." As I'm walking away, and the rest of the people started F-bombing me on the way out of the thing.
Dang.
So now I have an excuse not to go to city council anymore because I fear for my life.
I love that. I knew I liked you before that moment, but that moment just really solidified. I was like, yeah, that's my guy.
So it wasn't funny at the time, but looking back, it's kind of hilarious. It's kind of an icebreaker for a lot of council members when they see me. They're like, "Oh yeah."
Well, the Dias was like, "Oh, there he is, popping off."
So duly noted, the city treasurer has a little bit of pop off.
You can ride around with me anytime.
Yeah, and these two on my team, like every team has pop offs. So Greg and Ari are definitely the pop offs on community engagement. They can go from 0 to 100 real quick.
Notice you laugh louder at your story.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta stand your ground.
That's right. That's right.
I thought he
No
was
matter
gonna
what
say
the
Kendrick
circumstances
lyrics.
are, I mean,
I'll give you an air horn for that one. Shoot. Okay, who's next?
Go ahead.
So, what's the project or policy that you are most proud of being involved in? I know you named a couple of projects that you've been involved in over your span.
I think that what's aside from those projects, I think what I'm really proud of is, and I'll relate back to when I was a chief investment officer and then a treasurer, is our investment performance, because we have what's called the Sacramento Employees Retirement System. I don't know if you're aware of it. It's a closed fund. There's only one active employee left. It's worth about $250 million. But we've invested so well over the several years that we're 110% funded.
Yeah, you guys recently did a survey about the surplus potentially, right?
We did. It was interesting what came back. The results of that, 22% of the population, there was 900 respondents.
Yeah.
22% said for homeless.
Yeah.
21% said between small business loans and a revolving housing loan.
Yeah.
So it was pretty consistent with what because I went around and talked to all the council members because we need to have this information for a charter amendment.
Yeah.
Because the charter doesn't speak to the termination of this fund.
Okay.
So we wanted to find out what we could do if there's surplus money available at the end of this and what the constituents would want to use that money for. So it was very consistent with the council. Mm-hmm. But back to the question is the fact that we're able to fully fund this pension, which 95% of pensions in the United States are underfunded.
Yeah.
I mean, CalPERS is, I think, at 82%, and CalSTRS is similar. So for every dollar they owe, they only have 82 cents to pay it.
Oh, that's what that means.
Whereas with the city, for every dollar we owe beneficiaries or retirees, we have $1.10. So that means we have like $25 million in excess money right now. So
that one employee, so that would be the oldest employee at the city? Is that why they're still in that?
She has been with the city for, what I understand, 50 years.
Wow.
She's in finance and has no desire to retire. So we're waiting for her to retire.
I think there's somebody that's been there longer.
I don't know.
Mr.
She's
Williams.
she's the longest in SCRS, because everyone after 1978 moved to PERS.
Right. Okay.
These are pre-78 employees.
I want to say over 60 years with Mr. Curtis Williams. He works at the Hagenwood Community Center. I think he said he's been with the city for like 60-something years.
Maybe
That's a
he
long
converted
time.
to PERS a long time ago.
That's just a long time
That
to
is
be
a
at a
long
job.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we save the city every year, about $3 million, because the city would have to make contributions to the plan to keep it. But since we're fully funded, they don't have to. So that's, plus we outperform PERS and STRS every year.
Interesting.
I have two investment officers and 2 operations people, and they outdo people, staffs of 50 and plus that are in council. We're
What y'all
proud of
be
that.
buying? Tell me. Is it like pork bellies and
Right.
OJ?
No, we don't do
Frozen
private equity.
OJ?
We don't do real estate. We just do bonds and
Thank you.
equities, and we do very well at it. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, smart
Yes.
people.
Okay.
Who's next? Is it me? Okay, let's switch it up a little bit. I want to hear more about the type of music you listen to, if any.
You would ask that.
That's right.
Because you're
That's
the
a very
DJ too.
you.
As a
That's-
DJ,
yeah.
musician.
Well, I graduated in 1985 from high school, so the 80s is my
That's your
Yeah.
my
Sweet
thing.
spot.
So all I do is listen to 80s music or classic rock.
Okay.
Okay.
My wife's a big concert person, so she drags me to a lot of country concerts. I like older country, don't like a lot of the new stuff, but and Boston's my favorite band.
Boston?
Boston.
Okay.
Yeah, have you ever heard of Boston?
What's their number one jam?
More Than a Feeling.
Oh, that song.
Yeah.
More Than a Feeling? That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You're like, I do know him.
Right. Oh, no, that's I Got a Feeling. Or that's the remake.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I want to do another fun one. What are your hobbies?
Well, my hobbies is I still play men's baseball. So
Oh.
I play 50 and over baseball. And then I go to the World Series in Arizona every year and play with. So I catch. So and we play. It's hardball. It's not softball. It's hardball.
Yeah.
Wood bats. The mayor's actually going to play this year.
Okay.
I understand he's joining a team on Sunday, so I'm interested to see how that works out.
Oh.
But I do that.
Please take photos.
I don't play Sundays anymore because that's my golf day.
Okay.
So golf's another thing I do, and then like
Okay.
I mentioned before, I go to the gym regularly. So weight training's kind of
Very
something I
athletic.
enjoy.
So my question is, I love to travel. So where's your favorite place to travel to vacation?
Well, I went to Italy last year and had a great time because my wife's Italian and Portuguese, so we wanted to go to her heritage. And next month we're going to Ireland and Scotland.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's my
Yeah.
my
Okay.
gig. But the reality is, I'm from the East Coast. I grew up in Vermont, a small town. So, and I'm a huge Red Sox fan. So my favorite trip really is to go to Boston, watch the Red Sox play, then drive to Vermont and hang out with my family and friends. That's kind of
How far is the drive to Vermont from Boston?
3 hours.
It's all right there.
Yeah.
You go through all those Connecticut, Boston,
Yeah,
Rhode
New
Island.
Hampshire.
Right there.
Yeah, it's very small. I mean, what it takes, takes us to get to LA, you can beat a DC.
Yeah.
That's
you can go
crazy.
through like
Yeah.
5 or
That's
6
crazy.
states. It's
Yeah.
It's
Now it makes sense that you're East Coast because you have that little edge to you, and I feel like that's the East Coast.
Well,
I get the East Coast
Well,
vibe.
that is
East
funny.
Coast has a little pop off in them. East Coast has a little,
They
little
do.
bit.
They do.
It's funny you bring that up because remember I told you I was the second choice for treasurer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the primary reason I wasn't the first choice is because I'm a little edgy.
Oh,
And Mayor Steinberg didn't think that would translate into being someone of a public face. So I'm kind of worn it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I've kind of relaxed a little bit. But when you deal with brokers all the time in the investment world, you kind of have to be edgy.
Yeah.
And they're all
Yeah.
East Coast people.
Right.
So you get run over if you don't have a little attitude.
I think if people got to know you, people would be like, "You're a really nice guy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of on your job description. You have to have a little pop off.
Yeah, a little.
My
Maybe I
prior
should
job
add that.
description,
If they want you to be good at your job, at least.
Yeah.
you got that East Coast mentality.
I'd be like, sorry for inconveniencing you.
Daniel.
Can I get you a glass of water?
He's like, I'm not offering anything. That's funny.
So it seems like you've always been in investments, and like, I don't know why, because I hate math. Was this like your dream job? Did you always think you were going to be in the financial world, or
No.
what did you think you were going to do?
When I started college, I was doing ROTC. I wanted to be a fighter pilot.
Oh.
And I was,
Okay.
and I was an aeronautical engineering major.
Oh, so you just like math?
I love math.
You
I
love math.
But I didn't like physics. That was the problem. I couldn't
Physics.
pass the
Oh.
physics.
Yeah.
The advanced
You
physics.
just triggered me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
So,
For
yeah,
sure.
I was at Boston University for my first couple, and then
Yeah.
didn't work out. So I took an economics class, and I actually did well in that. I said, well, maybe this is my forte.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I became an
Money.
economics major.
Okay.
So I'm a little nosy and I like the harder questions. So I would like to know, what is the hardest decision you've had to make as a charter officer and as a treasurer?
I make that decision every day by telling council members that we can't afford things. And as much as I love Daryl Steinberg, I thought he was the cat's meow. I really enjoyed him. Him and I had a great relationship, but part of the relationship was telling him no a lot. He wanted to do a lot of things, and I had to reel him in a lot of times. And thankfully, I had council adopt a couple initiatives that said that in order for us to issue any additional debt, we had to pass a test within the general fund whether we could afford it, and we can't. You know what our budget situation is now.
We broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the stress test is something that the general fund could pass. So that kind of reeled him in a little bit, that he couldn't ask me anymore. Can we do this? Can we do that? Because I said, Daryl, we can't afford it. So that's the most difficult thing, is to really constrain financially as the city is, to try to tell your bosses that we can't do certain things.
I want to add a little bit to that. I know a lot you talk about training up because you're on your way out and you want to make sure the next generation is prepared for your office in terms for that change. So how do you feel about training up the next person and training them to say no when it matters as well?
Well, it's kind of a learned skill. And to be frank with you, once you turn 55, it's easier.
Oh,
Yes.
I said that about you this morning. I was like, oh yeah, he's on his way out, so he doesn't really care.
once you hit that magic 55, all of a sudden you gain a little spine.
Yeah.
It's kind of amazing.
That happened to me for 50. I was like, you know what?
Because you can go.
That's where your pop-off come
you
from.
can go up until then. But that's a great question, Ari, because my office, when I came aboard in the city, had 22 FTEs.
Oh.
We now have 9.
Oh, wow.
And of the 9 people, the average age in my office is 55.
Oh.
A lot of
Yeah.
pop off.
We have we have over 200 years of city experience in my office. So there's not much turnover. But given the budget the way it is, we can't backfill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest concern. What I really want to achieve before I leave office is have a succession plan. But it's more and more difficult. I've had this conversation with council. I'm saying, if you don't give me FTEs, I can't backfill these people. And no one's going to know what to do when the time comes when 5 of us retire at the same time.
Sorry, quick. FTE is.
Full-time equivalent.
Thank you.
So, yeah, it's
Put my
8
pie
hours.
away.
Well, I didn't know what TLDR is, so I guess.
I know, sorry. That was payback. That was payback. Dang, everybody's getting pie in the face. We have this thing about pie in the
Got
face.
him.
If you say an acronym and
get
you
the
don't
pie.
explain it, we want to make sure folks listening in know what we're talking
So that's one of
about.
my biggest concerns is how is the office going to continue once the majority of us.
Yeah.
I don't see it. Like, if they won't let you backfill, everybody's gonna leave. So
Yeah.
succession planning is super
A big thing.
And the
important.
employees don't always tell you what their plans are.
right?
You know, I've been trying to get one of our employees to say, "What's your what's your timeline? And she won't tell me.
Right.
And she's critical to what I do.
Right.
And like, I need to know because I need to figure out how it's gonna, how's it
right.
gonna, you know,
Do you think that
continue to perpetuity.
Yeah.
do you think that a person, what you do and what the rest of your team does, do you think that it could be trained to someone that doesn't do math or didn't study economics? It might take a little bit longer, but do you think it's possible?
Nope. I don't want nobody handling my money that's not good at math.
And Ari, that's where the problem exists is when you look at the MQs, minimum qualifications. I'm looking at you, Danielle. For job descriptions, they're really high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you
Right.
need 3, 4, 5 years of experience,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, the pay doesn't compensate you for what you're doing, and we're having problems filling that position.
Yeah,
And I've had
okay.
that conversation with the union and with HR. Is if I'm going to hire people that meet the MQs,
We got to pay them.
we need to
gotta
pay
pay
them.
'em, yeah.
And
Especially in that industry.
Yeah. Because they
'Cause
could
they're
go
all
work
about trying
at,
to make money.
yeah,
Private
Yeah.
sector.
well, they could go, or even stay in government and go to CalPERS and CalSTRS and generate money and get bonuses.
bonuses.
That's, CalPERS folks, bonuses is
a
more
bonus?
than
Are
their
you,
salary.
are you telling me about what my biggest regret in life is? Leaving Callister is leaving behind a $500,000 bonus.
Hey.
You know, it's
Hey, that's crazy.
those people are making mad money over there.
That is insane.
So I worked at CalPERS. So, yeah. It's,
Okay.
I
Well,
mean,
can we
the
get,
chief investment officers make more than the chief executive officers at CalPERS and CalSTRS.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you can get like a free MoSAC pass lifetime.
That
benefit.
is a benefit.
Bro.
That's the benefit for the. You put that on the
Lifetime.
job description. You get
In lieu
a
of compensation.
Yeah,
In lieu of
Oh God.
don't get me started about compensation.
Okay. I have a follow-up. So how would you describe a normal day? And especially if you're trying to describe it to our young finance people who may be listening, what's it look
Well,
like?
I wake up at 6 a.m. to watch the CNBC because I need to do what's going on in the pre-market. So I watch because the market's open at 6:30 California time. So I need to know what I'm walking into every day. Then I have conversation with my chief investment officer to discuss. She'll call me or whatever and say, "Hey, we see that the Strait of Hormuz is closed and energy's up. What do we need to do?" We did something fairly radical in the last month and a half. Prior to the run up in the war, we sold half of our equity positions
Wow.
because we knew the market was going to be volatile, and it worked out well for us at that time. So that's so I anticipate what's going to happen during the day, coming in the morning, and I have a hybrid schedule in my office. So like my debt people come in on Mondays and Tuesdays. My banking person comes in Tuesdays, Wednesdays. And my investment people come in Thursdays, Fridays, and I come in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, generally what I do. So I meet with them, whoever's there, and talk about what's relevant in the day, what's going to happen. But I don't have any given, requirements on a daily basis. A lot of it is reacting to council requests. I mean, my phone's 24 hours a day. They can reach me. That's part of the job.
That's ghetto.
Even if I'm on vacation, I'm not.
That's ghetto.
I need that to be a soundbite. I need that to be a button.
Ghetto.
It was perfectly isolated too. I can easily grab that one.
So a lot of it is a lot of reading. I have a TV in my office, so I watch CNBC or I watch. I hate to say CNN a lot. I'm not a Fox guy.
You got to see what the ops are doing.
Well,
I definitely watch Fox. I need to know.
yeah, I do.
What are y'all
swing
up
over
to
to
over
see how they
there?
perceive what's going on.
Yeah.
So, but a lot
They're
of
all
it is-
kind of the same. All the media are kind of the same.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just whatever side you're on.
Yep.
I do a lot of reading, and I do a lot of talking to a lot of department heads because we're involved in a lot of things from economic development to budget to financing projects. I tend to a lot of meetings, but I don't have a set day.
Yeah.
It was a lot different when I was in the investment side, where everything was evolved around bond yields, interest rates.
Okay.
But now I'm kind of a global guy, which is good and it's bad.
Okay.
So
Then I go home at 5. I go to the gym at 2 and go home at 5. That's kind of my day.
That's cool.
before we get into our kind of lightning round questions, you mentioned that you are at the age that you can get up out of here if you decide to.
Right.
What's next? Like, what are you,
That's a great question. Both my kids are still in California. They both just graduated from college. My daughter's in L.A. She just graduated from Long Beach. My son graduated from San Marcos. He's up here.
Okay.
He got a finance degree, so I kind of was able to call in some things. So he's doing really well.
Okay.
My daughter got a fashion merchandising degree, so I'm sorry, honey, I can't help you with that.
Right.
So we want to be somewhere around them. I want to move to a small town, like which I grew up in. I want to potentially buy a summer house in Vermont so I can go there. I wouldn't mind being like a city manager in a small town.
Okay.
Or mow lawns. I don't care.
Either or. It's about the same.
City manager, lawn care.
Yeah, my wife says, you can't sit still, and I can't. I don't want to sit still, but, I'm young and
You know,
healthy.
as they say, ¿por qué no los dos? Why not both?
Oh, okay. I'm not bilingual. I'm sorry.
Remember the commercial with the taco shells?
No.
Both hard
No.
and soft tacos.
We don't know that.
Oh,
I don't eat
I know
that.
you're talking about.
I don't eat
No, like we don't know that.
No, listen, that one's like early 2000s. Y'all can't get on that one. For me.
I remember that.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
She says, see?
So we're trying to find a place where we want to live, but we're trying to look at somewhere in Tahoe too, but I don't know.
Okay.
Tahoe.
Yeah.
You like Tahoe? That's right.
I do like Tahoe.
Because
I like all seasons.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
see, I can do it out.
Didn't get to ski this year because there wasn't any snow, and it's just a little impacted. But hey, if you invest well and invest in your 401k, and you can do whatever you want when you retire. Plus being.
I need to set up a little personal meeting about my finances with them.
Me too.
I got my little Robin. I got my little Robin Hood account.
You might have to save up for the hot daddy summer. Or stepdaddy.
No, I'm trying to get the right stepdaddy, and ain't got to say.
Oh, okay. That comes with the
That comes with
the
it.
resources. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's the whole point of the stepdaddy
Oh, yeah.
summer.
It takes 2 incomes these days.
It does. It does.
All
Okay.
right.
On time.
We are good. We are good on time. So,
Okay.
What else do you want to know about me?
one more question, or are we ready for the lightning round?
Me, because I'm a big back. What's your favorite cuisine?
Me too. I was going to ask too.
Uh-huh.
I'm a steak and potatoes guy.
Okay.
You didn't ask me what my favorite TV show is.
Oh, we don't care about that. No, I'm just
Real quick. TV show.
The Pit. Have you
I
guys seen
know,
The Pit?
so
The
good.
Pit is
Oh, is it good?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I thought you were going
Yeah.
to say some money show.
The Pit or a Red Sox game? No, I don't.
Nah, the pit is good.
Okay, so you said steak. What's your favorite steakhouse here?
Ooh, here we go.
Here?
Yeah.
Like in Sac?
He's like my
I
house.
like Ruth Chris.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like it's overrated.
That's his favorite. You just gonna tell him.
Oh, what else?
I feel like he doesn't know the good
Don't
ones.
yuck his yum.
What other good restaurants?
Okay,
in Sacramento?
so Echo and Rig is way better than Ruth Chris.
He said no.
No.
and
I'm more of a Morton's gal.
I'm a Texas Roadhouse
And then-
Morton's is
girl.
good. Yeah, Morton's good.
who
Texas
has?
Roadhouse.
They've never
They got peanuts in the
disappointed
ground
me.
over there.
I like Outback is good, but
Outback. Hold on.
Outback. Yes, don't hate on Outback.
Outback.
Is
She said
good.
not too much on-
Don't hate on Outback.
Outback. Wow.
On Broadway, there's a restaurant called Creole Soul. They have the best. They only have ribeye. It is by far the best steak.
She does swear
In-
by the ribeye over there.
That's all I get from there. It's like a Creole soul food. I just get their ribeye. It comes with like a garlic herb butter that melts on the top.
Yep.
And the only thing is I just make sure I tell them, do not overcook my steak. Like, I'd rather have you guys put it back on than it to be, because I like mine like medium rare.
A little pink in the middle.
Yeah. A lot of pink in the middle.
I had a good steak at the casino in Elk Grove, Sky River.
Uh-huh.
They have
Okay.
a great steakhouse. It's
Oh,
kinda
okay, I have to
it's kind of
try that.
overpriced, but it was really good.
What's your, I guess, temperature or steak preference?
I'm a medium guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little pink.
Yeah. Anything over medium is
Sometimes you have to
right.
say medium rare.
Yeah.
Medium's
You
like
do.
It's
a-
easier to
Medium.
send it back and get a little.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Medium's too cooked for me.
Too cooked
I
for
need
you?
it to move a little bit.
Oh, you want you're the rare?
Rare to medium.
You
rare.
give that.
Okay.
Yeah.
She
You do
gives
give that.
She likes it pulsing still.
I did want to say I've had some of the best seafood in Boston. I went to Boston a couple times, and they have some of the best sushi I've ever had.
Boston?
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
And I had like fried like fish and shrimp there. Life changing.
You got to go to Maine. Maine is where you're gonna have like twin lobsters for like $30.
Twin lobster?
Twin lobsters.
Yeah,
You ever been to Maine?
Are they adjoined? Why are they?
Like maybe as like a
They would give us-
layover, but not like personally
No,
to
they're
stay
two
there.
1.5 pound lobsters side by side.
okay,
you know?
okay. I thought they were like connected
Oh,
somehow.
I'm going for that. I would fly there for
For
I
some
could eat
food.
lobster every day.
Yeah.
It's my
Wow.
favorite.
Really?
Maine's-
And then in
Maine's
Rhode
awesome.
Island they have you had, what is it, quahogs?
Oh, the crabs?
No,
little-
they're like the clams or they're like big clams and then they like stuff them. They're called quahogs and like you get them in Rhode Island, but they're really, really good. They have like breadcrumbs.
I love seafood.
Okay,
Me
you're going
too.
to start to get hungry.
I know. I know.
Clearly we're
But please check out Creole Soul for their ribeye.
Yeah.
Very,
When we
very
were
good.
trying to generate a new list of hot seat questions, we were trying to not make them all about food.
Yeah, we were.
It was
It
real
was like
hard.
before lunch, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I got to go back to my office and eat my Uncrustables. That's what I eat before lunch.
Oh,
before I
Uncrustables.
work
Peanut
out.
butter?
oh, that's your
what's
pre-workout meal.
No.
Uncrustables.
I have one last question. Does anyone else remember the grilled cheese Uncrustable? I love that one.
no.
What is Uncrustable?
You
You
know
never
the
see the
purple bag
Uncrustables?
with the frozen
It's a
peanut
round
butter and jelly
PB.
sandwich?
They're like circle.
Without the
There's
crust.
no crust.
That's why it's called an
Crustable?
Uncrustable.
Yeah.
All I know about is Lunchables.
They're awesome.
I know
Uncrustables are
Lunchables,
awesome.
but I don't know about no Crustables.
Uncrustables.
Okay, we're gonna put a picture of a Crustable on the screen here for you, Lynette.
Right.
And for everybody else, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that doesn't know
Tell
what
me in the
are
comments
Crustable.
if y'all remember the grilled cheese Uncrustables.
I've
Those
never
were
heard
so
of
good.
that.
That's
Yeah.
what I ate because I kept forgetting my lunch money.
Well, if you ate them, I'm not gonna doubt that they exist. Unless they were homemade.
How much was lunch money when you were going to school, Danielle?
Oh man, here we go.
Dang, I don't remember. I just had the sticker all the time. Bring
like,
lunch
no,
money.
Never
And
seen those.
Bring
I've never
lunch.
seen
they would
that.
put the sticker on me so my parents remembered. And
So
I
is
just
it
kept forgetting.
$5 for you? It was $1 for me. To
I
get
think
it.
it was like
85 cents
$1
for me.
something.
Wow.
For
Oh.
lunch?
Yep.
What?
In high school, yeah.
It was $1 for me.
So my
California
daughter,
would never.
it's about
$10
$10 a day.
A day?
Dang.
They have their food delivered from like Noodles and Company.
Oh, heck.
Yeah.
Like the pizza.
Ruth's Chris Outback.
Like
These kids are getting too soft.
Right?
yeah.
They ordered
No
a steak
sloppy
medium rare.
joes, no.
So, yeah. So they're
Meatloaf. No meatloaf.
I think I remember my mom putting in like $30 in my folder to pay for my lunch for the week. So
Okay.
that divided by 5.
$5 or $6.
like
Yeah,
$6,
sounds about
yeah,
right.
I'm obviously not a math person. I'm
well,
like, I'm not gonna do
please
that right
don't
now.
apply for our treasurer position when it becomes
not.
available.
I don't want nothing to do with those numbers.
Okay.
Speaking of numbers,
Speaking of numbers, it's time to play our lightning round, our hot seat. I'm gonna have Aria. Can you time, please?
I'm pulling
Lynette,
it
keep
up
your
right
hands
now.
to yourself, please. Don't try to
What we said, 40?
Sabotage.
sabotage
oh,
again.
are we not going to have
But
it
do we
on the
figure
screen?
out what he has to do
No,
if
he'll
he
be-
doesn't get it right?
Yes,
before?
yes. So you have 40.
Second.
It's an extra question, so we're gonna give 45 seconds
You being
many
nice.
to
questions
answer
are there?
15 questions. And there's gonna be some questions you might want to think about anymore.
That's 3 seconds a question.
I encourage you not to think. Just answer whatever comes to mind. Because you're
Right.
going to be
Math.
like,
You see
well, actually, let me think. And then you're done. It's over. So before we get, if you don't make the number, if you don't get all the questions answered in time, you have to do something silly. So what is the silly thing? Let's put that out there right now before we
Can you give an
we get
example,
started.
like previous people? With the-
Sure. So I think the mayor had to dance.
He had to do the Cabbage
He had
Patch.
to do the Cabbage Patch. So he didn't make it, so he had to do the Cabbage Patch.
Councilmember Kaplan's wager was wearing a costume to council.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she had studied the questions beforehand.
Yeah, she
All
killed
of
it.
them in
She
record
was the
time.
first one to get
Right.
there.
she got
Councilmember
free look at
Mai.
the questions.
Councilmember Mai had
She
to
watched previous
rap.
episodes.
Oh,
I mean, we had him on the screen because we didn't think people were going to cheat.
Fair.
Mai rapped the Spice Girls.
She did.
Yeah. Councilmember Guerra, he did a little dance.
He did a little.
Yeah.
Little salsa
Yeah.
merengue.
Yeah, that was cool.
Councilmember Katie Maple, she's gonna have to wrap her closing council comments.
I think we're supposed to.
Yeah,
still
we
give
gotta
that
get
to
that.
her.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll do a reel and get everybody to ask, what's Katie Maple going to do?
yeah.
Anyway, what about you? What do you want to...
Yeah, what's your
Something
wager?
silly, like not like eat a steak or
I don't
something.
think you guys can force me to do anything.
Oh, obviously
No,
not.
you would get.
We want this to be of your own
Kinda
volition, sir.
threatening. You can't make me do anything.
We don't want
You
any.
about to
We don't
post
want
a-
any HR. You guys were harassing the city. Yeah.
How about if we may have you eat your pre-workout
No,
Uncrustable
I want
on
to
camera
See, I want to
on
see
our
him
Instagram.
dance.
You wanna
I
see
want
it?
to see him
Pre-workout
dance.
Uncrustable? Is
Yeah,
that
that's what you do. You
Well,
eat
that's,
this.
Y'all, he's
I
looking
do
at us like these
pre-workout as
people are
well, but
crazy.
Okay.
that's my calorie.
Now, if you want to do like some Zumba, you can do Zumba. That's kind of workout-ish. You want to do some Zumba moves? Why?
We do have a Zumba instructor in the office.
I don't do Zumba.
Why not?
Okay, can you give us like 10 push-ups or something?
Sure.
10 push-ups.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
crap.
hard.
You rather do
That's
push-ups
hard.
than a dance?
Hell yeah. Have you seen me dance?
No, that's why.
why.
Okay, wait.
Have you
Okay,
seen
I'm gonna add a
on
twist.
Seinfeld? That's
Yeah.
about the equivalent to that.
Okay, 10 push-ups while singing Boston's song. A song from your favorite band, Boston.
No, I'll do the 10 push-ups.
He's negotiating. We went meet him in the middle.
Okay.
10 push-ups.
You sing it. You sing something while I'm doing it. And I'll do it. I'll do it to the rhythm that you're singing. How's that?
Okay.
I'm gonna sing real slow.
He ready taking an L. He ready. I'm probably not going to make this, it sounds like. So let me do 10 push-ups. Okay, 10
Okay.
push-ups is the wager.
Okay. All right.
Okay, you're going to have 45 seconds, Ari, with the timer.
Wait, who are we letting ask the question?
Danielle is going to answer the
I
questions.
feel like you don't do it. I feel like you just.
Okay.
Set me up to
Okay,
fail.
No, I am a
We
neutral
want-
party. I read
Okay.
them quickly. So if
Okay.
you don't get through them, it's not on us.
Yeah, I'll defer to you, Danielle. Would you like to have Lynette read?
No.
Or do you prefer to?
We'll
sure?
let Danielle read.
Oh, wait.
Okay,
Okay, we
all
said
right,
45,
okay.
yeah?
Yeah, 45 seconds on the
I
clock,
feel like
please.
that's cheating, but all right.
Coke.
Okay.
I answered one already.
That is, I'm adding 5 push-ups.
I got 15.
Coke. 45 seconds on the clock. You are now on the hot seat.
Pinball or Minesweeper?
Pinball.
Is cereal a soup or a salad?
Soup.
Gunther's or Vicks?
What?
What?
Gunther's or Vicks?
Gunther's.
Musical or documentary?
Documentary.
Chicken, fried or grilled?
Grilled.
Your go-to snack or at the movie theater?
Popcorn.
Kendrick or Drake?
What?
Kendrick or Drake?
Neither.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Hell yeah.
49ers or Raiders?
Neither.
Do you prefer imported or American cars?
Imported.
Land Park or McKinley Park?
McKinley Park.
Favorite Sac-based coffee shop?
Don't drink coffee.
Oh,
What?
Christina Aguilera or Britney Spears?
Britney Spears.
Oh. How many questions do you have
They
left?
didn't get through all of them.
One more. Or two more.
Oh.
Yeah, but I couldn't understand a couple of things she asked. All right.
Which,
Well, yeah.
Which one?
Some
Which
of them,
one?
like Kendrick and Drake, is
Right,
very
he said
Gen Z.
Kendrick, Drake. He said,
No, I didn't.
He said neither, though.
He said who?
he did say
You wasted a vital second there, but that's
That was great.
Whatever.
So,
okay.
we gotta get to those push-ups.
I was set up to fail.
She covered the questions.
What were the
I
last
was
two
like,
questions? Just sort
your
of,
favorite movie of all time?
you won't believe it. Sound of Music.
Wow.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If you sing a line from Sound of Music, you don't have to do push-ups right now.
I still want
These
the
are a few of
push-ups.
my favorite things.
singing.
When the dog bites, when the bee sticks. When
I'm sorry, I
feeling
didn't get
sad.
permission from the boss. She wants. What's that?
That's the
That's a
music for your,
push-up
your
background.
push-up.
What's my last question?
Oh, pen or pencil?
Pencil.
Okay. Good
Wow,
luck.
that's very analog of you. I like that.
Enjoy.
Oh, so you can race.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Okay, we're gonna have you do the 10 push-ups.
Like where?
You gotta hold the camera up. I don't know.
You do it on your...
Not we demanded our push-ups right now.
Right now?
Can you film it?
We don't own the rights to this music.
He's streaming it.
3,
City Treasurer.
5, 6,
7, 8, 9. Touch the floor.
Okay, show off. Man,
That was your city treasurer?
that was impressive. You are now off
That was your
the
city
hot
treasurer?
Let it
seats.
be known, the treasurer has some guns.
Good
Right on.
treasurer.
Okay, can you turn off the 80s jock jams, please?
That song was
After seeing that clap, I would advise y'all not to confront this man at
Do not
council.
play.
Y'all-
The
y'all
upper
don't-
body strength of
y'all
this
don't want that smoke.
gentleman.
Y'all don't want that smoke.
Let me give you your daps.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you
Good job.
so much.
Thank you for coming on. I hope this was
that was fun.
painless
It was
for you.
fun.
I hope that was
Okay.
painless.
Good. Except for the push-ups, I don't know. I mean, you seem pretty yoked, so
Okay, hold on. Well, let's close us on
Yeah.
out.
Okay. Yoked. Okay. Well, that's it for us today. So thank you so much for vibing with us, everyone. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Every time we're on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, LinkedIn.
Facebook.
next door.
What's that Facebook?
Next door.
MySpace.
Next door.
MySpace and Friendster.
Soon to be TikTok.
Oh yeah, and TikTok. Oh yeah, you gotta turn the form in. Did you turn it in yet? No.
Wait. All right.
Anyway.
See y'all later.